Alright, so something I've been thinking a lot about lately is the importance of tasks and attributes. Um, so when I talk about tasks, I'm referring to things that we do day to day, and then attributes are what we want to become. So, for example, a task might be um, playing soccer, something I like to do, and the attribute that I am trying to get by playing soccer is staying in shape or connecting with other people, being competitive. There's lots of different attributes about me that are fulfilled when I play soccer. Or if I want to play the piano, to become a musician, or plant a garden because I want to be healthy or self-sufficient. So the idea is everything we do is leading us to different attributes of what we want to actually become. And I think the reason why it's so important to think about that is so that we can prioritize our attributes as opposed to prioritizing our tasks. We want to prioritize them both, but attributes are what we're shooting for, whereas tasks are what we do day to day. So if we just prioritize our tasks, I think we're missing a lot of our potential. So an analogy that I like to think about is if you think of a vehicle and a destination, you can get in lots of different vehicles to get to a different spot. If I wanted to go to my friend's house down the road, I can hop in a nice sports car and drive there, or I can walk there, or I could crawl on my hands and knees, I could ride a bike, I could fly a plane. There's lots of different ways that I can get to my destination. And so tasks are kind of like our vehicle. There's lots of different tasks we can do to still get us to the destination we want. And some tasks we do just because we enjoy it. Like maybe I like to just ride my bike around the block, even though I'm not exactly going to a specific destination. So I think that's tasks like playing video games for some people, or watching TV, social media, things like that people like to do that isn't necessarily leading towards a good attribute. They're not thinking, I want to become a better person by watching TV or playing video games or social media or whatever it is that each person does. And I think it's different for each person with different tasks, what attributes they help develop. And so the important thing that we have to think about is what destination are we trying to go to? What attribute do we want? And then we can try and figure out what tasks do I need to do to get to become who I want to be, to gain that attribute. And then we can decide if that cost is worth having that attribute. For example, if the attribute I want is to have a nice looking lawn, the thing that most people think of, okay, well, you're going to need to go out there and mow the lawn every week or whenever. And I might not like mowing the lawn. I don't really like that vehicle, but the destination to have a good looking lawn is important enough to me that I'm still going to go out there and mow the lawn even though I don't like it. But then what I can start doing is thinking, okay, I don't like mowing the lawn. That's a vehicle I don't like. It's like crawling on my hands and knees to get to my friend's house. Is there another vehicle I can use? Is there another task where I can still have a nice looking lawn without having to mow it every week? And maybe that's, I can pay someone else to mow it for me. Or maybe I can take out all the grass and put in gravel and shrubs and trees and stuff. Or I could just plant my garden in the front lawn. There's lots of different options I can use that still gives me that same goal. And then I can think, okay, well, if I took out all the gravel, if I took out the lawn and replaced it with gravel, that's going to cost this much money. It's going to require this different kind of maintenance. Is that worth it more than just mowing the lawn every week? Or if I want to plant my garden out there, that might be the best option because I already want to have a garden anyway. So then it's, kind of killing two birds with one stone. And I think if we can start to look for those connections, we can more holistically manage our lives and look for those ways to get more out of our tasks and to bring us the attributes we want so we can be better people. Alright, well, hopefully that all made sense. If not, let me know and I will try to address it in a later video or respond in the comments. Try and make sure that it makes sense for everyone. You can understand where I'm coming from. If you agree with me or disagree with me, let me know. I would love to have some feedback from you guys to know what your thoughts on it are, if this actually makes sense.